Hello everyone, my name is Haley. I hope that you are doing well. I just got back from Walt Disney World. These items were from my August 2024 trip. I did not film much of my adventure. I spent time with family and it was a very crazy busy weekend. However, I did document my reaction to Tiana's Bayou adventure, which I will have linked down below along with my packing video so you can see all the items I took along. And now we're gonna look at all the items I'm bringing back. For those who don't know, Dinoland USA at Disney's Animal Kingdom is getting transformed into the tropical Americas with Indiana Jones and Encanto here fairly soon. They said construction is starting this fall, later this year, so a little bittersweet. My first ever Disney roll was at Disney's Animal Kingdom in Dinoland USA at the Restaurantosaurus location, so Dinoland will forever have a special place in my heart. However, this park, this land in particular, needs a retheme. It needs this overhaul very, very much. So it's a bittersweet thing because I know what's coming is going to be fantastic, although I just have like personal memories to Dinoland. However, I've said my goodbyes many times, so this was a hopefully not final farewell, but I treated it as such, and hopefully I'll get to ride Dinosaur one more time before it officially closes. Extinction is forever. So I wanted to show the items that you should get before Dinoland officially closes. Some of the items are free, other ones are just very inexpensive. So the first ones are maps. Disney's Animal Kingdom maps, because of course Dinoland and its attractions and offerings are all included on here. It's something cool to keep and look back at 5-10 years from now and be like, remember when it used to look like this? I think it's pretty cool. I've saved lots of maps from Disney's Hollywood Studios and I guess all the parks really, but it's cool to look back on them, especially when they do big expansions or big overhauls like this, and look back at what they used to look like for us today, but now what they'll look like in the past. Another map that's important to get is the Wilderness Explorer's little hand field guide, because it does feature Dinoland USA down here in a little bit more color, a little more of like a 3D isometric view, which is pretty cool. You can see more of its details, and there are Dinoland stickers you can get for your Wilderness Explorers book, so if you'd like to pick those up as well, this is a free thing. The next somewhat inexpensive thing are the pressed pennies. There are 2 pressed penny locations in Dinoland. One is in Chester and Hester's gas station and the other is in Restaurantosaurus. It isn't like a hidden area and it's not always open, but you can always ask the cast members if you can go back to access the press penny machine, and I recommend you do so since these will no longer be offered in the near future, and they're all just different dinosaurs. I'll just put the picture of them up here because it will focus much better. Some are from the iconic attraction, others are featured on the entrance of Animal Kingdom and so on. So it's just different types of dinosaurs, the Iguanodon, T-Rex. None of them say Dinoland USA or list the dinosaur attraction, but they do say Disney's Animal Kingdom with the different types of dinosaurs, so that's not something you'll be able to get anyway after this closes. Another thing you'll be able to purchase is the Dinorama Carnival game vouchers. These are $6, and usually when you play the games, you turn these in, but I bought it and just kept it. Here we go. I wanted to keep one of these to frame it. I think this is pretty cool. I mean, it's $6 for this piece of paper. However, I know in the future I'll be very happy that I did keep this. And we also did play a game one last time, and I got the Minnie Mouse plushie that it says the Dino Institute on her shirt. I do have the other dinosaurs. I ended up buying the Iguanodon on eBay as soon as they made the announcement, because I know a lot of these plushies are going to be on eBay for a lot of money as they announce the land's official closure date. I feel like a lot of these plushies are going to be gone here soon, if not for crazy prices on eBay. So here we are. I now officially have all of the characters in their Dinoland outfits and the dinosaurs with the little Institute logo on them. So that is pretty cutie. I think that's what will be the main part of the shelf over there. And then I also went to the photo booth in the carnival area and got the Dinorama prints of the photo things. I had no idea what faces to make or what to do because I was like, extinction is forever. So that's all I got at Disney Animal Kingdom. I was just very focused on Dinoland and anything that said Dinoland on it at all, because I know in the coming months all of these items are most likely going to be sold out, no longer available, or just removed permanently. So if you're heading to Disney Animal Kingdom soon, I recommend picking up these items if you're a fan of Disney history, because these will be very, very cool to have in the future. Future Haley here. One last item I found while putting away my jewelry, which is this bracelet I purchased from Pandora. It does say Pandora, the World of Avatar on it with the Banshee, and it's like a kind of leather, just like pull bracelet, and I love wearing these. I wear these bracelets all the time. So yeah, I got this at DAC. I kind of bought it in honor of Joe Rohde getting the Legends Award from the weekend I was there. So I not only wear these bracelets a lot, I also don't really have anything from Pandora, and I was like, I feel like I need to get something from Pandora. Moving forward, we're taking a stop at Magic Kingdom. As I said, it's my first time riding Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I do collect attraction like logo pins, but they didn't have any for Tiana's this time, so I'm hoping they'll get more in. I think they just sold out because the ride just opened, so waiting on those. However, I did buy one Tiana's thing, and that is the ride vehicle. No, I said I'm a very big fan of Disney Parks history. I collect ride vehicles and things anyway, but I had to pick up this vehicle because it does still feature a Splash Mountain detail on it with a little Brer Rabbit there in the front. So I'm surprised that these were still on the floor, to be honest, but I had to pick it up for not only the history, not only for the ride vehicle, but for this little mention that's on it as well. And this was $12.99. Next up, I was very happy about this lug bag. They released this at EPCOT last year, but I was not there to purchase it. It is the Orange Bird lug bag. I love the size of this. There was also a Figment one at one point, but they just re-released it at Magic Kingdom. So on the back it has embroidered Magic Kingdom with the little Orange Bird leaves. It has a little belt loop at the top, which I thought was pretty different, and I liked that a lot. And it has the embroidered face as well. Disney's partnering a lot with lug, it seems, more over Loungefly anymore. So these are cool bags to check out. This is my first lug bag, and I thought I would give it a little look. This is a great, like, kind of quick park trip bag. I used this when I went to Disney Springs the following day, but it fit everything that I needed in it, like phone, wallet, car keys. Like, I've seen people kind of jam these full of stuff, and it all fit. There's lots of pockets too, and I love the color on the inside. It matches my room perfectly, but it has Orange Bird in there. So there's a pocket in the back, there's a larger pocket in the middle, and then there's a front pocket which also has a little ID holder too. It says Disney Parks lug with a little metal medallion. It has an adjustable strap. You can also unclip and remove the strap completely. And it has this fun just little top strap too. You can use it as many different style bags, little fanny packs, little whatever. And this worked really well. I'm very, very happy with this purchase. I believe it's about $65, $70 possibly. I took the tag off it already, so don't recall the specific change amount, but I really loved this bag. I'm not really a huge like bag person. I have many Loungeflies and prefer the backpacks. However, it was nice to have a smaller option just to run to the parks real quick or just head to Disney Springs. Just something smaller to keep all of my items in. Moving on from that, a freebie you can get while at Magic Kingdom is of course the park maps. So I was excited to get the one from the opening of Tiana's Bayou Adventure, but now these will be very, very good to have with the closure of Tom Sawyer Island and Rivers of America being replaced by cars. I'm very, very glad I have these as well, because the parks are changing quite frequently. So anytime you go and you're a fan of this kind of stuff, grab the maps to keep, to look back on in years to come. Of course, I also kept the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party map for this year, which I think is quite beautiful. I love kind of the glowing effects there are to that. So that's another good one to keep for the displays. Also, Not So Scary, I kept like my little treat bags. I kept my little kind of wristband thing. They're like ribbons, they're pretty nice. And then this was a trick or treat bag for this year. It says let's do this with the castle. Looks amazing. and Mickey and Minnie there on the other side in their new outfits. I also purchased this shirt, which I think is so cute. How fun, the tie-dye Mickey all dressed up. And then the back has Walt Disney World with the back of Mickey on it. I thought that was super sweet. I love the Halloween shirts this year are really good. Now this next thing shocked me. There was an announcement made a while ago that they were only going to get the Sanderson sister Minnie Mouse Sipper at Not So Scary, and I was shocked because I was like, there's always a popcorn bucket. And it was announced that Disneyland was getting quite the handful of kind of food novelty items, the sippers, the straw attachments, the popcorn buckets, and I'm like, what? Share the Halloween fun. That all aside, I was shocked and so happy to see this popcorn bucket at Walt Disney World for Not So Scary Halloween party. This is so cute. And it also lights up here in the middle. I need to finish washing it out before I turn it all on. But it is Mickey Mouse dressed as this little pumpkin character, and he has a bunch of candy as well that he is enjoying. And I love that it's the classic Mickey as well. It has a big spot to open there for popcorn, and the strap says Trick or Treat Disney Parks. I was so excited to see this. I was so shocked to see this. This is a great display item that I look forward to putting up with all my other Halloween popcorn buckets in the years to come. Of course, I also had to pick up the Not So Scary Halloween party pin for this year that has Mickey and Minnie on it. It says 2024. This was $17.99. They did have a lot of Halloween pins this year, and they are pretty good. I was really sad the year that I went, whenever I was working there, they didn't have a pin for that year for some reason. So I'm glad to see that they're back and doing it once again. They also made these Halloween party packs with the different characters. These were $30 a piece, and it comes with 2 pins if it ever focuses. I like this little box though, so I might keep that for displays as well. You can see all the characters are featured on the back if you'd like to pause and look at it. But the 2 characters that I got were Chip holding a little bat brownie, and the other character I got was Jack Skellington holding some kind of milkshake, it looks like. I think it's cute that they're the party treats and it's the characters holding them. I really liked this collection. I think it's very cute. But quite a pricey box to try to collect all of them. And while we're zoomed in, I'll just show some of the pins that I traded for that are now part of my collection. They had the Stitch Munchling. This is the pineapple upside down cake. I don't know if I'm going to collect all the Munchling pins, but I got it for now because I thought it was pretty cute. I also am continuing this foods collection. This is the Shelly May little cupcake. I have the Duffy one, so I'm excited about that. I also, for some reason, collect the Disney eggs. I don't know how that started. I don't know how it's happening, but I have too many of them at this point. I'm like, I feel like I have to keep getting these. And then I was so happy to find this one. This is one of the newer of the Hidden Mickey collection. It is a plane that looks like Orange Bird. I love this collection. This is great. And this was the one out of all of them that I was really hoping to find. So I was very happy about that. And then finally, this is another one. This one's from Hong Kong Disneyland. This is another foods one. And I thought this was great because it is the Stitch. Maybe focus on that. This is the Stitch popcorn bucket. I do have a few others from this collection as well. So happy to add him to the board. And while we're here, I might as well finish up on pins. I collect a pin for every Disney resort I stayed at. And whenever I did my CP, I stayed at the Yacht Club, but they didn't have a pin at the time for the Yacht Club. So I was very happy at Disney Springs to find the Yacht Club pin for that resort. So now I have all the pins for the resorts that I've stayed at this point in time. At my resort, I also purchased another Fort Wilderness pin because I love the Fort Wilderness. It was my second time staying there, and this pin was just too cute to pass up. Next, moving over to Disney's Hollywood Studios, I got the 2024 Disney Visa Rewards pin. This one is Groot So of course I had to get that one too. And I was shocked to see any Deadpool pins as well. I thought this one was just the heart, but it actually opens up, which I'm not really a huge fan of the inside, but I'm happy to keep this one as is. And the last pins I got were from the Disney Candy Apple collection. This pin box was $20 and does feature 2 pins. This is the one I was most looking for, the Sorcerer Mickey. So very, very happy to find that. And this other one I'll probably use as a trader. So while I was at Walt Disney World was whenever D23 was going on. So there was lots of speculation, lots of rumors of what was going to be happening and things we've heard over the years that Rock and Roller Coaster will at some point be replaced, which I could see happening, of course, with the Aerosmith contract supposedly ending soon. Rock and Roller Coaster has been one of my favorite attractions growing up, so I will be sad again to see this one go. However, just like Dinoland, it will have a special place in my heart, but I look forward to what they would do with that area or that coaster eventually. But just in case, in the fear of merchandise selling out before ever going back, I got the Rock and Roller Coaster shirt. I really like this one because it's just the logo. This was $40 and it's kind of like a reddish, like brown color, kind of worn out a little bit, but I thought this was a good one to keep in memory of Rock and Roller Coaster. I have enough other Rock and Roller Coaster things, however I didn't have a shirt from it, so I was like, well, should probably get that just in case. However, it doesn't look like it's going anywhere anytime soon. We also can't be too sure, so I'm glad I got it when I did. The last item I got at Disney's Hollywood Studios was the Rapunzel ears. Rapunzel's one of my favorite Disney princesses, so I feel like I had to get these. I love the little details with Pascal and the layers of her dress. And the last park is EPCOT, and I did find the other item that I was looking for, which was the EPCOT hat. I love this logo. I love hats, so here we are. I believe this one was $30. And then I also got a little stuck in the Disney art store. There were some good things this time. I collect the Wonderground Gallery postcards because there's lots of art prints that I really, really love that I would love to have the bigger versions of. However, there's too many. So I just do the postcards and I put them in little frames, and I just switch out the pictures in the frames just for whatever season or year it is, or at least that's the plan whenever I have my Disney apartment one day or Disney house, to switch out all the different postcards in the different frames all the time. This one, however, came already matted, so that's very, very nice. This is the beautiful little EPCOT opening photo of Mickey and Minnie in their little rainbow outfits. This is just so cute. And anything that has Spaceship Earth on it or the fountain, well, I love it. And then the other 2 items, the postcards are like $6 each, which I don't think is bad for like Disney artwork. I got the orange bird little photo, and also Chip and Dale enjoying their little Florida beachy vibes. I thought those went together pretty well. And then finally, I collect all of the attraction designs. These are by Dave. I'm not going to try to say the last name because I always mess it up. But I love his work. I do have his other kind of packs like this of other attraction postcards. And this one features Alice in Wonderland, Figment, Winnie the Pooh, and Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. So I was very, very happy to see a new pack from him because I have all the other posters. So I think it'd be cool one day to just have this little wall, little section of all these little framed blocks of all the different posters that come out in this style. And this was $25 for the pack of 4. And finally, to wrap it all up, we have my resort. I did get that 4 Wilderness pin at the resort. I was also given many stickers throughout the resort, just the Chip and Dale ones. Of course, I keep the maps for the resort for funsies. I also got the Hoop-Dee-Doo review little magnet. I think it's fun. I did Hoop-Dee-Doo review over spring break. I didn't get anything to remember Hoop-Dee-Doo, and I saw this and I was like, well, that's pretty fun. And I do love the Disney magnets. So that one, and then they also gave us magnets whenever we checked in. They gave them to you to put on your golf cart. However, the golf cart's not magnetic, so you just kind of clipped it to the steering wheel. But you could also put it on, or I guess in your cabin, on the fridge. It's fun, like you could write your names or anything on that. So it was pretty nice. They let us take one of each or however many we wanted. And then finally, I saw this hack on TikTok. I didn't know if I should try it or not, but I thought, hey, doesn't hurt to ask. You can go up to the front desk of your resort and ask for luggage tags. They used to send you luggage tags with your Magic Band all those years ago, but now you can just get them at your resort lobby. So just ask if they have any luggage tags. Doesn't hurt to ask. They might not have them, they might have them, they might only have a few of them, I don't know. But I was lucky to get this little pack here that they gave to us. Of course, they gave you the little straps for them too. So that was super sweet. Very, very nice. I wish that they still just gave these to you anyway. However, I'm glad they're still an option and they're fun to keep as well. I have ones from whenever I went years ago when they used to just send them to you. And I remember how exciting it was just to get luggage tags in the mail. But, you know, that was really, really good. Very, very happy with this haul. Surprised with a lot of the items. Surprised with the popcorn bucket, the lug bag, the art prints, of course all the Dinoland stuff, and those pins that I was looking for to complete my resorts collection. Thank you all so much for watching this haul video. Again, as always, remember to do what you love and do what makes you happy, and I will see you all next time. Bye!